Beaverworx Diecast Racing, your source for diecast racing action. Welcome back, Diecast Racing fans, to the top of the world as Beaverworx Diecast Racing and their buddies over here at the Igloo Proving Grounds putting together the first mail-in event, the Stone Road Open, folks, and we're doing round 2 this week of the Group 1 cars. Look at those 4 top builders from around the world, and we had great action in round number 1 as we had Landlines laying down the great run, and Crazy Canuck, the 2 cars that made it over top of the line. I guess we should call them trucks here, shouldn't we? Arlo and Puffs from Puffs Racing did not make it down on the first round, so here we go, folks. Round 2, Group 1 of the Stone Road Open. Run 1. All right, getting right back into the action. We got Arlo, and he's going to make his second run. Check it out, that electric H2, and he's off down the road, and he's making a good time this time, bouncing through. He's got a lot of extra weight on that thing over top of the logs and makes it out the bottom with a 8.12 time. That's a fast run in that electric vehicle. He made it the second run, got buried on the first one, but this one was an excellent example of way you come down the Stone Road. Look at that, right down over top of the line into the sand trap, and checking out the bonus distance of 18.5 centimeters, rocking it. All right, checking out the Igloo replay, see if he did anything different this time. And just in case any of your kids are paying attention to the stats at the beginning of Group 1, Round 1, you'd know this is the heaviest vehicle of Group 1 coming down. He's got the bottom end all smoothed out there. A lot of custom work on this Hummer, electric Hummer, coming down over top of the logs, over top of the line. Beautiful run by Arlo, the big tail end kick up there. All right. Run number 1, 8.12 time and an 18.5 centimeter distance. Run 2. All right, let's keep bringing on the fun. We've got Landlines here in that F483 monster of a truck. This thing looks like he yanked it right out from behind the barn, souped up the engine, threw some extra weight in the back of like logs and a big keg of beer as he makes it over top of the logs. Second run, no problem, with an 8.77 time, a little slower than last time. Looks like he was slowing down, waving at the crowd on the way through, checking that thing out. That's an awesome looking build. And a lot of you viewers thought the same thing, as we had a little beauty contest going on in the background we didn't tell you about. Anyways, top up, bottom down, Cam. You see you just making it down easily through that run because that build is awesome. Bonus distance of 12.5 centimeters, not as long this time. Checking out the Igloo replay. Going down with that awesome looking truck. Yeah, we had ourselves a little beauty contest going on in the community tab of the main page. If you weren't paying attention, we're going to leave it up there. But so far, it looks like Landlines and the F483 is the best looking vehicle according to you people. We'll have more details on that at the end of the round. But here he is, over top of the line. No problem. Loving every second of that run. There it is in the F483 Landlines with an 8.77 and 12.5 centimeter run. Run 3. Second run for Puff from Puffs Racing in that 19 Silverado. It came in, had a little bit of damage in the rear end, and the race shop did what they could do to straighten out that back axle. Let's see how he does on this run. He's going down, he's up on top of the rocks. He's definitely making further than last time, and just as he's coming into the deep area, he nosedives right in there and ends up with another DNF. Puffs Racing, that's a relatively stock Hot Wheels 19 Silverado, still got all the nubs on the back, and he put some extra weight in it, so that might be why he's sinking right in there. Distance of 87 centimeters, which is definitely further than the last round he had. All right, checking out the replay, because top half of the track, he pretty much buried it right here. This time he's up on top of it. It's holding on to it a lot better, and still not quite getting the speed he needs, and it looks like those nubs on the front end just dug right in, and that was the moment when he realized he was done. All right, folks, Puffs from Puffs Racing ends up with an 87 centimeter run. Run 4. All right, Crazy Canuck, the fellow Canadian here, he made it happen on the first round. Now he's going to get all set up for the second round. Here he goes. Off the top, good speed. He's all jacked up in the end. No! He eats it. He ended up being maybe just a little bit top heavy there. He was on full send, and it went over sideways on him. Top down, bottom cam right there. Wonder if this is something to do with why the Carolina squat was outlawed. Anyways, 90 centimeters is all he got for that run. He made it the first time, didn't make it the second time, and we have got the emergency crews out there making sure he is out of the vehicle, and he is going to be checked out by the medical crew as well. Safety is a relatively big deal here at the Igloo Proving Grounds, especially for our guests, and we got Crazy Canuck here on the Igloo replay, just going great, and then it looks like there was one big bounce through those big tires up sideways, and he wasn't able to recover all of that weight on top, just pulled the whole vehicle over on its side for a DNF at 90 centimeters. All right, here we go. Round 2 results. We got Arlo with an 8:12 time and 18.5 bonus distance. Landlines 8.77 and 12.5. Puff ends up with another DNF. Same with Crazy Canuck. Wiped out halfway down at 90 centimeters. That means Arlo gets round number 2 with 4 points. Overall, Group 1 final results. Arlo got 0 in the first round, 4 in the second round. He finishes 4 points. Landlines 4 points in the first round. 1 point this round gives him a 5. Round 1 for Puff netted him a 0 with 32 centimeters. Round 2 was a 0 with 91 centimeters. 0 plus 0 still equals 0, I believe, in this world. And Crazy Canuck 1 point in the first round and wiped out in the second round, so he got 1 point overall. So Landlines coming in at 5 points after making it to the bottom 2 rounds and getting a 7.66 for a top time. Arlo 4 points and a best time of 8.12, and we've got the low points list. Crazy Canuck and the Wagoneer with 1 point, and the no points list got Puff with 0 points. What a 91 centimeter distance, and you never know what can happen at the Igloo Proving Grounds. There they are, folks. Those are the Group 2 cars. Starting next week, we're going to have some preview shots up. We're going to get the voting screens up. Excellent builders from all over the world with some seriously competitive-looking rides there, folks. Round 1 review, we had Arlo made an excellent run all the way to the bottom and pulled off an 8:12 time, which is boss. Then we have Landlines floating down the bottom. No problem with that. Puff lost his fight with gravity and physics on that run, and Crazy Canuck made a great spike at the 90 centimeter mark, and that was it for him. How's it going, everybody? Lance here, and I'm up at the top of the mountain hanging out with Landlines, while Lester's over there hanging out with the brass in Dr. Dodge's Texas Smoker Bus, and good on him because that is some badass brisket, folks. Anywho, back to Landlines here, and you can see that he had done some modifications here to the bottom of the truck, scraped it all down, and made it look excellent. He will be moving on to the second round with Arlo. He had an absolute top shelf comeback with that run, and he gets the second spot, moving on to the semis. All right, back down to you, voice. Thanks for that update from the top of the mountain, and Lance, Lester both getting in on the brisket action. Don't forget that you can vote for your favorite looking vehicle over on the community tab on the YouTube channel main page, folks. All right, that's going to wrap it up again this week. There they are. It's Arlo and it's Landlines moving on to the next round. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and there's even a little love button in there. And we have got Facebook, TikTok. Don't forget to check that stuff out, folks. All right, from Beaverworx Diecast Racing, loving every second of this for you good folks out there. We will see you next time.